Hi everyone, today I'm going to share a website called Loom. It's a great alternative to Screencastify for recording videos and making little tutorials for everyone. So if you are a big fan of Screencastify and were devastated when the district did not renew our subscription, Loom is going to be a great alternative. It is completely free for educators as long as you use your educator account. And then get that account verified. So if you've already signed up with a Loom account, you'll want to make sure you get it verified, because once you do that, you'll get all these advanced features for free, and then it will act and behave a lot like Screencastify for you. So once you have your account set up, which you won't need it verified for the purposes of our bonus activity, but once you have that account set up, go over to loom.com/home and sign right in. Now, you do not need to go to the website to create a video. If you are an extensions kind of person and you love to have extensions, there is an extension that you can download and then just click on that to start your videos. I like to do my videos from the website because then I do some editing while I'm there. So to get to the video part, you're going to go to my library, and this is where all of your videos are going to be stored. They're all going to be stored right here in your library, and you can then make folders to kind of keep everything organized. So when you're ready to create a video, you're just simply going to go over here to New Video and then click Record Video. And you'll see when that happens, you'll get this box here, you'll get a little box over here, and then you'll get your little image here on the bottom, and you can move this anywhere on the screen that you want. You can make it larger, you can make it a square, you can even click here and it will change it to a photograph or your Bitmoji. So you can see it's switching my photo right now, and in a second you should see my Bitmoji. It's being very slow. There it is. I want to switch it back to myself. So another cool thing about being able to move this image anywhere you want is that, let's say I wanted to point out something that I wanted the kids to do. I can move that image to right where I want it, and I could say, go right here to where it says full screen and click that. So that's kind of a neat feature. So if I were to, when I'm creating my videos, I have some options. I can do full screen. I can select a specific tab. So you can see I have multiple tabs open. I can select a specific tab. One of my really favorites is this customized size. So I can then select a section of the screen that I want to video or record, like that. And it's kind of being a little finicky. And then it will let me record just that little tiny section of the screen. Another option that gives you some other options, you can leave your webcam on. You can set your default microphone. You can even change the effect. So if you wanted to blur the background of whatever you have going on, or if you wanted a solid color, or even some different pictures, you could do any of those things. You can even pick some frames. So if you wanted to make your circle kind of fancy like that, you could add some frames. So you can have a lot of fun with it. You can include speaker notes, and then you can even use a canvas. And so the canvases are kind of nice because this would be great for if you wanted to do a presentation and you just had material that you wanted to share in a screencast, as opposed to going directly to like a PowerPoint or something like that. So once you've selected what you want it to look like and these different options, you just simply hit start recording. It's going to give us a countdown like any other screencasting tool. And once you've started recording, you'll get this bar here on the side, which gives you some other options like stop, pause, restart, trash. Gives you a pen tool, so you can select a color if you want. And then if you wanted to highlight something or underline something or bring attention to something, that pen tool will work like that. Once you select done, the item or the writing will disappear. Select done again, and then your pen tool actually disappears as well. And then you can have some more fun. There's like a confetti shooter and all kinds of things. And when you're done with the video, you'll just simply click stop, and it's going to send your video to this Loom page. Now you can name it right away. So I'm just going to name it Loom example. And then if you're happy with it, you don't have to do anything else. You can send it immediately to whoever you want by copying the link, and you can drop it in email, you can drop it in Google Classroom, and then when that whoever you're sending to clicks on the link or pastes it in the bar, they get an immediate screencast of whatever you did. So let's say, however, you wanted to add a couple of little tweaks to it. You can go ahead and split it, trim it, switch videos, edit the transcript. You can even add a link to your video. So let's say you want the kids to go to a specific website after they've gone to your video or after they've watched your video. So let's say we want them to go to the Lapeer Tech Resources page. I can go ahead and copy the website, go into that, and where it says, so I'll show you how I got there again. I go to edit and add a link. And then I'm going to go ahead and paste that in there, and then I'm going to type tech resources in this button. I can choose where I want it to be located. I can choose if I want it to be rounded, square, slightly rounded. I can choose to only show it at the end of the video, or I can have it playing all throughout the video. And then I just simply hit save. And so now you can see that that button is right there. So when I go back to my library, let's say I've finished editing it, I haven't shared it with anybody yet, you can see that it's living right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that link again and then drop it in Google Classroom or email, however I want. And then you can see when I paste it in there and start to play the video, you can see that tech resources button is there. And if my students click on it, it's going to immediately take them to that. So those are some really great features that Loom gives you that hopefully you'll find to be helpful. Enjoy, and I can't wait to see what you guys create.